It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Ravens and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A give, and here comes Harris. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from just under 50 yards. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A give. Here's Hall. Wow. Hall, a first down and more. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And as we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. On 1st and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Fields to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
For the middle, that one caught by Watson. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2nd down, Jackson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get about 5. The man in motion is Watson. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raven first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll run. It's Hall. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Fields now. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Fields. That's to the former Ram and Falcon, Van Jefferson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 6. The man in motion is Watson. Now Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Whoa! A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson now. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. And they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They'll try to run it with Hall. trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down. Back to throw is Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain. And in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. The man in motion is Watson. A 1st down throw for Jackson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get this complete to Gallup. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. Fields now to throw on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. Fields. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. It's second down. Here's Fields. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Third and a yard. Fields operating out of the pistol. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. That is catch number 60 for the season.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. Great games galore here in Week 16, with a couple happening on Saturday. The second of which, Steelers and Ravens, the great rivalry at 4:30 Eastern Time. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Ravens. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now Fields. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. On the give, it's Harris. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and receiver Christian Watson set to go once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On the run, here's Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And good blocking up front. Grab. Give it to Harris again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a 3rd and 2. Another run here with Harris. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. To throw is Jackson. A pass taken in by Watson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. And now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll motion over Flowers. On first down, it's Mitchell. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 1st and 10, Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
3rd and long. To throw is Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1. Throwing is Fields. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Michael Gallup was the intended target there. And now it's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Second down. Jackson. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Fields to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Fields. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Austin now to return this. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. 1st down. Fields. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
Pass interference.
I don't think this is going to stand. Here's 1st and 10. Fields now. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Here's Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Infraction, defense. Still 3rd down.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They give to Hall. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the option, here's Hall. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.